G'day and welcome back to Montezuma's invasion in our Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. So the Germans have asked us for a non-aggression treaty. We're going to accept that. We don't particularly need to go to war with them. Non-aggression with Peru. Well, Peru joined the Axis, so yeah, we'll accept that one. We'll probably backstab them eventually. Motorization is done. Motorize justification on them. Good. Alright, so. That's not what I was looking for. We are not far enough through to do mechanised. We want to get through to weapons too, though, so we can change them. And available war goal, Colombia. Oh, our guys are standing there ready. It's going to be 24 onto 6, so that sounds promising. Go ahead and declare war. Potential enemy is the UK. Oh no, because they've totally landed troops and screwed with us so far. Colombia has called them in. Yes, yes, yes. And non-aggression request from Slovakia. Fine. Legion of Romania has joined the Axis. Alright, there's our ton of troops coming through. Shouldn't be too hard to push them out of the way. Legion of Romania we're not going to accept the non-aggression with. Need to keep one guy that we can attack if we need to. Manpower's still fine. We still want to get the 5% research time reduction, so we're not going to change our export focus. Chief of Air Force. We can get our experience gain, which is probably the way to go. And then from the Chief of Navy we'll go for maybe naval speed. I don't know. Think about that later. Fast submarines, I guess, would be good to have. Poland's joined the Allies. So Germany's finally declared that. Which means the Axis is going to start chewing on France, who we're at war with, but we can't get to until we build boats. Although, we'll get over there at some point. Now, Venezuela, we want to join us. There's our nuclear effort. Good. So, paramilitarism. I'm going to push down to technology sharing. Alright, what are the Americans doing? Office of Strategic Services. You know, I've got to play as America to find out what all their things are. Finland rejects the Soviet demands. Good on you. Not suicidal at all. Soviets declared on Finland. Germany declared on Luxembourg. We can research. Alright, that was our fighter thing. It's almost 1940, but we want to go not do that one, because it's ahead of time now, so we'd waste that. What was the other thing? Right, industry. Extra 20% output. Belgium has been declared on by Germany, and our guys are now full strength. Air Force is not, but our armies are. We have researched fighters, so we need to switch these out. Get into Fighter 1. CAS 1 is all we can do. Bombers, transport planes. Alright, don't care about them. Are we making submarines? No, we're not. Thought I changed that. No, we're waiting for submarine 3. This one. 108 days. Alright. Netherlands. Venezuela joined the Axis. Damn it. You know, I should have pushed through that one faster. Oh. We'll do something to somebody. Ecuador. Justify war goal to conquer the Galapagos. Sure. We'll take this and we'll puppet them in the Galapagos Islands. And then we'll have a South American dude, and we should be able to do that technology sharing. Alright, we need rubber, because we're at war with the guys. Well, we can't get any rubber, so we're just going to make planes very slowly. Is there rubber in South America? Should think so. Oil. Aluminium, there's rubber in Brazil. That's seriously the only spot. What about the Philippines? Holy crap, that's a lot of chromium. Netherlands have capitulated. Luxembourg's capitulated. Yep, rubber in Borneo. And all of Indonesia. And yeah, not much in the Philippines. But Belgium's gone as well. So Europe is going to look a little different. France still only down on 25%. Wow, still disjointed government. He's trying to do his Alpine forts on the Italian border. So he's actually managed to push in, because the UK hold Piedmont. Alright, well. Ecuador. Apparently Colombia don't know how to capitulate. We'll go ahead and declare war on this lot. And then bring these guys over. And tell them to go and eat. Alright, and these 78 finished their job. So the mainland is safe for now. We can't do any naval invasions of Newfoundland or anything. So what we might do is just tell them to garrison along here. Get ready for naval invasions. Alright, every coastal province on the eastern seaboard will be defended. There. And, you know, we'll keep going. You know that's the direction it's going to come from. Yucatan, here. Yeah. And we'll bring them down this way, since that would be probably quite a good idea. Alright, sounds good. Called in Ecuador. And apparently we can't do that one yet. It's okay. So, Peru and Venezuela. There goes Finland. Non-aggression pact from Venezuela. No, screw you. That'll be our way to get to war with the Axis when we need to... Ouch. When we need to take over Europe. Guy's got 30 dudes in there. South Africans and everyone else have arrived. Right. Guess they had nowhere else to concentrate their troops. Cairo's gone to Italy. Bulgaria's declared war on Greece. And France has capitulated. They didn't last long. With the fall of Paris. So Vichy France should come out soon. France fell before Poland. There's our paramilitarism. So we need ideological fanaticism. Are there any other fascists down here? Communist. So why does America always declare on Chile if he's democratic? Alright, so it's just Peru and Venezuela. They're already in the Axis. Not much we can do, but puppet Ecuador then. Rudolf Hess has died in his tragic flight. And I guess these guys can start being, well, they can be careful, manually handle the southern troops. Alright, that one's looking promising for some reason. You know what? Keep being aggressive then. Invite to faction. No, bugger off. Alright, Warsaw's gone. Poland's capitulated. Puts a dent in Europe. Axis is way up against their border, but they have Molotov-Ribbentrop pact, so they'll turn on them eventually. USSR steals eastern Poland. China's finally capitulated at the end of 39. It's only small China. So this is where Japan usually is in about, well, the middle of 38. Looks like Russia's eating in there. Alright, mechanical computing. We need to wait a little more before we do the atomic research. So, reinforce rate. No, let's keep going. 99 days is okay for that. 20 days we can do the next weapons. So weapons 2 will be nice. Gonna be close to there. Alright. So, the Allies hold the majority of Africa. They only hold this tiny bit, or these two tiny bits of South America. But if we can push these guys out, that'll put a huge dent in their manpower. How are we doing on Ecuador? You know, we can't puppet them until way after all this, so we do need to actually get somebody on our side. Uruguay is democratic, Paraguay is communist. I doubt he would want to join a faction. Alright, there goes China. Alright, Japan's looking big. Improved infantry equipment. Immediately move on to weapons 2. 4 days we can start making proper submarines. The one after that is 44. Yep. Should take 3 years. Wouldn't mind doing this. Yeah, we'll do that now, because again, I'll forget to do it if we don't do it. Alright, and our production of convoys should keep going, but it can slow down. If we get submarine 3s coming out automatically, I don't know, Panama, until the first one's made. And then, well, until a ton of them are made, I guess. Then we'll tell them to start attaching directly in. Alright, the unrest. Little in San Salvador. So, I guess we can pull some of these guys off to garrison there. And we would pull them down here later. It's actually looking fine for now. It's a little surprising. Militarism, minus 10%. I had no idea it did that. Alright, Japan's into the Axis. Ideological fanaticism is done, and diplomats in Berlin. Ecuador has capitulated. Alright, technology sharing, we have to be in a faction to do. Annoying. Construction effort, we get an extra couple of civilian factories, I guess. They're always good. And now we're losing this, he's reinforced. It's alright. These guys turning around and going up there to help. And I was just going to say, Venezuela should be able to do them. Should have too many guys though. Alright, Chief of Navy. Speed or rating efficiency? Let's go for speed. Speed's got to be good all the time. And we've finished a ton of our production. So, military factories through the rest of Central America. Start building them in South America. Sounds good. They will be put into fighter production. No, still a bit more on the infantry equipment, which we're only, where are we? 136 days out from switching up to the next one. Should probably start thinking about maybe editing these guys and doing something with them. They've got a lot of suppression. We've only got 2 of them. Make them reservists. You know what? Let's grab them. Pull them over here. Give them a new commander, who will be a field marshal. An aggressive one. Damn it. Always do this the wrong way around. Alright, one of you comes over here. These 76 come over here. This one goes over there, so that we didn't have to redo the garrison thing. And then you get David Cora, and you're aggressive. Right, assume they should all stay where they are, except the couple that'll redirect. Should be okay. Oh yeah, he's got tons of guys. He shouldn't be able to support that many there. He's only got 32 supply. That's got to be hurting him. And actually, these guys are at war with them as well. Alright, computing machines and concentrated industry. It is 1940, so we can now do this nice and fast. And then we would like to push out production efficiency cap. Alright, Venezuela's doing alright. We would like to head into Brazil. Let's call that 33 troops that they have. No, stop asking, Germany. Definitely don't want Brazil to join the Axis. We do want to get in there and eat them. This is a absolutely terrible supply region though. Alright, construction effort is done. So, mechanization or equipment? Let's push through equipment, actually. Should have done that before we started infantry equipment. Although, halfway already, that's fine. Alright, they're pushing back. They must have landed tons of troops in there. Well, it looks like we're moving in. Ha! Because France have capitulated, Japan's got Indochina for free. Germans are heading into Scandinavia soon. So, yep, Japan gets Vietnam. Norway's getting attacked. Denmark and Norway. He's going to have to go through Sweden to get to Norway. Alright, we are going to destroy them. Push them all back to somewhere. As long as they can't get on boats, he's going to lose ridiculous numbers of his troops. It's good. Because his supply is so low. Well, because he's got so many men in such a small supply zone. It'll work out well. Hopefully we'll get there before the Venezuelans do. Non-aggression from Venezuela. No. We have suffered a few casualties. Mostly in this little engagement here. And yes, we need to get these guys doing something. Let's set them up with a naval invasion from here to the Galapagos, because why not? Denmark's capitulated. Alright, yes, do that as soon as that's possible. They are joined on there. We just don't have boats to do it. Or do we just need the American fleet there? But naval supremacy here, even though it's not ours. That's cool. And the East Pacific rise as well. Yeah, Peruvian coast. So if the Americans move their fleet down there, we'll be able to do that. Legion of Romania, send volunteers from Japan. We will accept. Right, Australian troops are in there somewhere. Colombia's finally capitulated. We're going to keep moving on though. It's a little weird. Alright, get back. And try and head directly over to cut these guys off from taking it. Go for it. Alright, so the other thing was, we want to train some more of these. That'll be 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Ooh, landing craft. And pop them out. I don't know, somewhere in the middle is fine. Automatically joining that. Alright, national focus. What does naval effort actually give? Navy experience, naval dockyards. Do you want a large navy? Or do you want a flexible navy? I think we go large and then submarines, destroyers, because we're definitely going to do this. Fleet in being. Well, we'd have to check that out, see which of the naval doctrines would be better for us. But for now, land doctrine, I guess. And what did we just finish? Landing craft. Right, we're happy with that as it is, and we want better support weapons. Japanese are in the way. Alright, low manpower. We only want to make one of these. Maybe 2. 3 divisions have arrived. Okay. Now the manpower thing, we're getting most of it from militarism and military youth. We're still volunteer only. Second Vienna Award. Alright, there's our infantry equipment. So, push up. Looks good. And we need to switch these over now. Infantry 2, Infantry 2, Infantry 2, Infantry 2. Yeah, it does drop it further. I was wondering about that. And Infantry 2. Towed artillery is still on 1. Probably want to do something about that. And when we get more dockyards, we're going to make more submarines as a priority. Good. Alright, Americans not moving their boats in yet. Treaty of Craiova. Fine. Alright, do you have anybody defending you? You might still have 2. Although they're probably up here with the Australians. And the Brits and the French and the Dutch and the Norwegians. And where's that other flag? Alright, more stuff. Material. Motorization, yep. And then we'll go industrial, which we probably should have done first. What are we making? 0.97 occupations. Well, occupations, we'll kick these down for now. We'll turn them up later, because we do have the guys in those provinces taking care of it anyway. We just want to save up our political power until it's not an issue anymore. Until we've like taken all of the stuff that we want, and then we can just use our men to deal with the occupations. Alright, looking forward to watching them all die horrible deaths. It's mostly the South African District Brigades, District Force, Infantry. Cool. Alright, Support Weapons 3. 1940, down this line. This is 41 tech. 200 days. Guess we'll hold off on that. Got no support battalions yet. That would probably be a good idea, but we're going to want tanks as well. Great War Tank, 154 days. Gets us some 1918 tech. What's happening here? Damn it. There's the Americans and the Brits. Assuming the Americans should have done well. That's an enemy fleet there though. Don't know. Are they evacuating their men? That would suck. It's ours now. Alright, doctrine effort. Next up. Equipment effort. Just keep these bonuses coming. Alright, and these guys will be the ones to do Brazil. So I don't see any reason not to attempt that. Hey, come back. Alright, something... Make sure we get the capital. Something like that should probably capitulate long before we get there. And we're not going to start that war for a while, because he is larger than us. No, he's not. I'm used to him having like 100 troops. Well, if we're bigger than him, then yeah. Justify conquering the Amazon. And we were coming over here to have a look. Still, he doesn't have men in the Peruvian coast. He's doing Hawaii, and he's doing our coast. Trotsky survived. Alright, he's doing most of this. Caribbean Sea. He doesn't have enough. Alright, how are we doing down here? We seriously have that many boats already. Holy crap. We're making 3 per month. Alright. Well, let's get rid of convoys for a while. This guy... Hang on, we'll sort that out properly. 1940. 200 days, 200 days. No. What about some land doctrine? Keep that going. Alright, the fleet. The Syndicist Mexico Fleet 1 has Paul Suarez. Alright, that's good enough. And then back here, these need to be joining the Syndicist Mexico Fleet, as do these guys. I assume there's nobody else. No. So, that'll be good. And we could actually pull them down right now. We own all of this. So, let's give them search and destroy on the Peruvian coast. We'll just hold them together. On aggression in Venezuela. No. Looks like our ships just jumped out of the sky. He has one guy on there. 2 under 1. I don't think we'll do fantastically. These are mostly defensive. Tiny breakthrough, tiny soft attack. Soon find out. Yep, they're going to lose it. Alright, atomic research is done. And yeah, they have no chance. So, let's... How do we pull them back? Can't cancel the invasion. Alright, ready to go on Brazil. So, we... Yeah, he doesn't have him on the border yet, so we'll go ahead and declare war. Send them in. Should go well. I assume he's strategically redeploying, so he's going to be really weak. And then, by the time he's there, we should be able to just push him back. Problem's going to be how long it takes us to get through, and the attrition we're going to suffer on the way. But they are getting down here to try and spread out. So I guess that's going to be alright. And seriously, why can we not tell you to cancel? Hold the divisions? Unassigned? Split in half? No? Alright, that'll turn them around. Good. So we know we can't do the Galapagos without Marines, most likely. And we can go 3 years ahead of time on this. Halves the ahead of time penalty. Be done in 42, and then we can start building plenty of them. Alright, speaking of building, we have finished everything. So, more military factories in all the good places. Alright, well, I'm going to finish this off during the break. So, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and hope to see you again soon for the conquest of Brazil and anybody else that's not in the Axis in South America. Alright, see you again soon.